In this video, you're going to learn how to modify your personal brand so that you're always getting six-figure job offers and opportunities.
As a 22-year-old, I want to explore
about his success at such a young age and a book that's coming out.
My name is Dejon Brooks. I talk about tech, finance, and social skills. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about personal finance as far as like career-wise, opportunity-wise, if you got your own business, and really how to attract those by having an amazing online presence online. And with this video, I don't want to go and give off like generic advice. I'm not going to talk too much as far as like with the camera at this angle. We're going to hop over to my computer and I'm going to show you guys exactly like what I did to really go and make my personal brand to where when people see my online presence, they're like, damn, I got to work with him. He's going somewhere, That's what you want people to feel like when they come across you. You need to make them feel that like you're like one in a million, And one of the best ways to do that is by having a personal brand that not only has valuable content that showcases your value and abilities, but also it just makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd. But yeah, before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's hop over to my computer. Alright, you guys, so here I am. I flipping on my screen so that I can show you guys. I'm not sitting there telling you guys because I mean you guys already know what things to do. I'm a big visual person, things like how I learn personally, and also how I teach as well. So that's what we're gonna be doing for the rest of this video. And a lot of stuff I'm gonna show you guys on here. I'm actually pretty high level as far as like SEO and personal branding and all that right there. So some of the stuff you may not need it. So for example, if you look up my name, it brings up my Google Knowledge panel. I have like all the images of me and my socials and overview, and all my links show up on the front page right here. And honestly, if like someone's doing due diligence on you, whether it's like an investor, job opportunity, or whatever, when they see this, they're gonna be like, whoa, like, this is a somebody, because the only people that have done some stuff or are going somewhere, they show up on Google like this right here. So this is like an amazing thing to have. And it didn't cost me that much. I think it only costed me, I need to have it on the website, but I think like $300 for them to go and create a knowledge panel for me. I forgot where. I think it was like Black Hat World. Maybe that's where I got it from right there. But yeah, like I've had this up for like years now, and it's just been an asset. Whenever people go and do research on me, this all pulls up and it does all the selling for me. I'm sitting back over here chilling, and this is here. It's just all the heavy lifting for me. But if you're a job hunter and you're just trying to make a good living for your family, you need to have a full on Google launch panel like this. That's not really necessary. The main platforms you should be focused on is primarily Instagram and LinkedIn. But I'm gonna go over like I showed you guys Google. I'm gonna go over Instagram. I got my Facebook here. I have a LinkedIn. I used to be a writer for entrepreneur.com, so we're gonna be going over this. And then lastly, my YouTube channel. So yeah, so as far as like your Instagram, the main things you need to make sure you go and optimize them, especially if your account is public. You can have it private, all they can really see is like all this stuff like up here. But the main thing on Instagram is you gotta make sure your bio is on point. You're flexing some of like your hobbies, accomplishments, what you're currently working on, what you're doing. That's a big thing right there. I want to have like a good Instagram bio picture, maybe some links if you got like a personal website. The next thing you need to make sure you have is you need to make sure your highlight bubbles there on point. As you can see here, like famous people, book number 2, go viral, press, TED Talk, exclusive. Oh, exclusive. Yeah, I was like, where did that come from? But this doesn't exist when you're on the mobile app. I think it's just gonna make me make like a whole exclusive bubble to get people to pay. I got speaking here, but these are all highlights. And when you click on them, it's just building up my credibility as this person's going and doing research, just like me and my personal brand. And not only that, but also my 3 pinned posts. I got my second book right here. I have a TEDx talk right here, and then also my old YouTube channel, of 73 subscribers. But all 3 of these pinned posts right here, the main point of them is to build up your credibility. And that credibility is going to be super important as far as like making you stand up from the crowd. And also, yeah, just showing that you're an authority and why you deserve to be paid 100,000, over a million, 300,000, or whatever you're trying to get paid. So, and to show you another example, I also have. Hang on, let me click on it. But I just recently renovated my other Instagram page for my business, Cash Cow Leads. And if you go look at that Instagram page, you'll see that everything's on point as far as like the pin posts and the highlight bubbles. Next, we have Facebook. This one it really isn't that important, but as you can see, like I'm showcasing my book, even my profile picture, I'm holding my book. I got my website links here. And then as far as like my posts, as you can see here, like same post from Instagram, but just showcasing that I'm an authority. But Facebook, it's not really a priority if you're looking to like, get investors or getting more clients, I do recommend posting to Facebook on your personal page or maybe even a business page too, if you got that automation set up. But yeah, like I've gotten just like a handful of opportunities from Facebook. Most of mine have kind of come from Instagram for sure. Like whenever I meet someone new, I send them Instagram. It does all the selling for me, you know. But as far as like Facebook, not too many opportunities came from Facebook as far as like organic. But yeah, that's pretty much Facebook. And this one here, the menu is just like your cover photo, the bio, and then your picture right here. But that's all I have mine set up. Next, we got LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, so I've been working on my LinkedIn since 2020. It's been about 6 years if you look at the day that I post this video. And yeah, I mean LinkedIn, I've gotten like a couple high ticket sales from it. People they'll just find me naturally, reach out to me, or book a strategy call, and then boom, I got them sold. They went through all my content and everything, you know. As you can see here, I have like my cover photo, similar to Facebook, me holding my book right here. I got my description right here, trend watchers, that's my website. And then I have all of my, yeah, so I got all of my posts here, same thing. And then under experience, I just gotta just completely deck it out as far as like your experience, as far as like the things you've done. And if we go and see like all of my experiences, I put down like I created trend watchers, I created like cash cow emails, cash cow leads, cash cow SEO. I made plan my weekend.ai. I'm a Forbes BLK member. Wrote this book here. I created these other companies here. Got closing because they didn't really work out well. Wrote a TED Talk. Was a missionary. Was a writer for entrepreneur. I was a YouTuber. You gotta put all of that stuff in it so that they can know that not only your experiences, but also just like the things you've done and things you've accomplished. But that's really my LinkedIn right there. And one thing I really like doing with LinkedIn to really showcase that I'm an authority is just going and doing posts. I post 3 times a week. I post on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn with the same posts as you can see here. These posts right here, if I go over to Facebook, you'll see like I got these here as well. And then even if you go to Instagram, you'll see these same posts up here as well. And one thing I don't is so like my old Instagram style. I actually switched this up like 2 weeks ago. As you can see, I just posted like pretty good pictures of myself, and the captions were had all the value. But the issue is these pictures look nice, but people don't know. They can't see the value within the post right off the bat, off the visuals. Because like most of my value, it's like the long copy in the caption. That's the word I'm looking for right there. But with my new format, as you can see exactly what the post talks about. You can see exactly like what you're gonna get from it, and really the value you're gonna get from it. And one thing I love about hooks is the hook. The purpose of it is to get people hooked, and then before you know it, they're going on this wormhole of your content, and then before you know it, they're booking a call with you, about to go and like spend 3,000, 5,000 with you, or in the purpose of this video, like give you a job for maybe being like a project manager or like a lead or something, you know. But as you can see here, I've really upped my game as far as like hooking people. Okay, I got into my profile, and I gotta go and hook you, you know. But I really leveled up with that. But I'll post those on Instagram, Facebook, also LinkedIn as well. You don't have to do this right here, but I was a writer for Entrepreneur this year. I think I got like 12, 15 posts up entrepreneur.com, but these here are amazing as far as like building credibility and showcasing that you're an authority. And then my last section here, and I'm actually working on this. I have a big YouTube channel of like 70K subscribers, but as far as like my personal YouTube channel, I was never really the best as far as like posting to it. I also haven't really clicked as far as like figuring out the formula to really pop off doing like these type of educational videos. So within the past like 2 weeks, I actually upped my game. As you can see here, like thumbnails are on point. When I'm talking, I lead with a hook. I'm giving value first, then selling myself. And also I got like a high quality editor so that you guys are able to watch this video all the way through. But just by me having this personal brand set up online, it's been amazing. It's been holy cow. Like I don't got a college degree, but I feel safe with this right here because with a personal brand, I mean you really can't go wrong, you know? As long as you're posting that like value content, you got a call to action. You're always gonna get a job. You're always gonna have clients. So yeah, hopefully you guys got a ton of value out of this right here. And yeah, go set up those personal brands so that you're able to go and get jobs way more easier, or raise money easier, or get those like, or just getting more clients in general. If you take into account what I just showed you guys in the video, you guys are going to succeed. Yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys got a ton of value out of it, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.